Hello, hello,
Hi, we are
hello, everyone.
live.
We are live again today to continue our 90 days Go Live challenge. Thank you very much, everyone, and welcome to our stream. I remain Ugochi Nnajofo, originally from Imo State, Nigeria, and based in the United States of America. A wife, mom, and grandmom, a nurse by profession, and now a digital business owner. Stay tuned, watch us for what and listen to what we have for you. Be inspired and take action. Thank you once again. As you can see, I'm not here alone. I'm here with my sisters from different parts of the world. Hear them as they introduce themselves to you. Thank you once again. I give it to you, Sister Salome. Please introduce yourself to our audience.
Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. How are you all doing? My name still remains Sallytisi. I'm a beautiful mom of beautiful four children, originally from Nigeria, and I base in Belgium with my family. A healthcare worker by profession and a proud digital business owner. Just grab your seats and your drink. Stay tuned and see what we bring to you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for the wonderful
Back to you, sis.
introduction. I give it to you, Sister Latif. Can you introduce yourself to our audience?
Thank you, my moderator. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you are watching us or listening to us. My name still remain the same. I'm Latifat Abodering, the face behind Golden D Digital. I'm a wife, a mother, some beautiful children living in Texas, USA. Originally from Nigeria, former social worker, at the same time a proud digital business owner. As usual, take your water, your coffee, and remain blessed and watch the interesting topic that we have for you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, my sister. And I give it to you, Sister Blessing, to introduce yourself to our audience.
Hello, my wonderful family. Sorry, I just rushed in, so I'm just trying to put my things in. That's why my face is going here and there. I'm so sorry for that, but I'm now okay. So it is me again, Blessing Ilums of BN Ilum Digital, a mom of two wonderful kids God have blessed me with, and a nurse by profession. And I am the face behind the BN Digital, a digital business that I started when I almost gave up in my life in this foreign country. By the way, I'm a Nigerian by birth and a Belgian by choice. And by the special grace of God, I am grazing your living rooms every day for the past one month, and because I am bringing to you good tidings, good news. So if you are still wondering what these people are talking about, just give any of us that you are watching now on their page your name and email address, so that we will start sending you that free workshop that is changing lives around the globe. When I mean life, I mean in thousands. Yours can also be changed, no matter your profession, no matter your walk of life, no matter what is your interest in the digital business, in the digital space, you will find fulfillment with us. And now sit back and listen to us, because we are going to tell you how our failures have made us who we are becoming today. Thank you for staying tuned.
Thank you very much. Now, our today's topic is embrace your failure. embrace failure as a growth. Yes. Now, some people we are born to believe that failure is the end of everything, or failure is not being good enough. But does that sound real? No, because I think every successful person has once failed. Yes. Failure is not the end of everything. Failure is never the end of everything. Yes, it is a classroom. In fact, it is a teacher. Failure is a teacher. Every failure, every fail has a way to teach you. It has a way to make you stronger, because when you believe that that failure is not a stumbling block, or it's not a setback, but it is a stepping stone, you will see everything changing. So today we are here to tell you to believe that, to believe and embrace your failure, so that with that it will shape you, it will shape your mindset and strengthen your resilience to keep going, to keep moving. Like my very self, when I started this business, I had many failures. I failed in some areas. Even when I was doing my art, my first art, I really failed. I felt stuck, but I did not allow it to stop me. What I did was to learn what that I couldn't do very well. Then it shaped me to learn more about it and came up with something different that worked for me. Yes, that is what failure is. With failure, all you need to do is just to change your mindset, to learn that thing that made you to fail. And when you learn it, you will grow and you'll be perfect in that area.
That's right.
Just think about most of the inventors. Before they will come up with something good, they have different failures. Yes, both Elon Musk, all of them, they failed severally before they were able to come up with something that is very nice. That is how life is. You will not, because you failed once or twice, you just be seeing yourself as a failure or a complete failure. No, every failure is a way to shape your life. As long as you embrace it, you will learn from your failure and they recognize that you are growing. So today, as we are discussing about failure, reshape your, um, reposition your mindset, take it away from negative to positive, so that you will keep moving, so that you will embrace whatever it brings to you. Because that's failure. In fact, that failure is to prepare you to move forward, is to prepare you to be stronger. It is to prepare you to know what you never knew. Yes, that is why failure is there. No one never fails. As let's use our in our church, in our Catholic faith, in some areas in our section of the cross, if you know about it, Jesus even failed. It doesn't mean that he's not able to move without failing. It's just to teach us that once in a life one can fail, and that failure doesn't mean that you are gone forever. All you need is their positive mindset to embrace it, to keep moving no matter the challenge, to see that challenge as in short, never to see that challenge as a setback, but to see it as a stepping stone that will keep you moving ahead to your success. So today, remember that failure is not falling down, it's staying down. And when you fail, you rise, you learn, and you keep moving. That will bring your success. Now, I don't want to talk it all. Let me move to my sister so that she will also share her own ideas and review. based on our topic. Sister Solemi, can you take it from me? Unmute yourself.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my moderator, for this great opportunity. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I want to use this opportunity to thank our audience that always here supporting us every day, and people that notice us already and knew that we are here, and they always want to listen to us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for engaging our pages, and thank you for being here as well. My own side, I think I'm going to talk about my story when things don't go as planned. Our today's topic is embrace failure as growth. Failure isn't the end, it is the beginning of growth. Remember launching my own first digital offer, and I getting zero sales. Everything was zero. I felt crash, but I chose to learn instead of quitting. So what am I trying to say? That failure did not put me down. It motivated me. It's like awakened, how they call it, awakened moment for me to start researching for another strategies I can use. And another thing, to study my audience, to know what my audience really want. Because I remember those days, anytime I posted something, my page was active, audience is like 60, 70, almost 90 likes and engagement. I was even happy. And I thought whenever I just launched my ad, those people that was watching me will respond and take action, but it doesn't happen. Yeah, I felt bad. I was like, I was I there to entertain them or what? Why are they clapping for me if they cannot take any actions? And I have to do something I've never done before. I have to review my audience, remove the ones I think they are not fit to stay on my page. I study them, I pick up the pieces of my life, and I started again. And the second time I launched was a little bit success. It succeeded beyond my dream because I wasn't expecting it. The first time was like zero. The second one was for me a huge success. I said, wow. Then I noticed that my audience started to listen to me, communicate. That time I knew that I have people that really listen. Even if they don't have to be thousands, millions, full everywhere on the page without even talking or responding. Even if they are five and they are committed, it's enough. So every failure teaches me to refine and strengthen me. And I know it will strengthen you out there. When you find yourself in that type of situation, don't call it a failure,
Mm-hmm.
call it a
Learning.
strength to start again. And don't just
That's true.
lay yourself there and say it is finished for you. Don't let your fear stop you. I always said this. Do not let your fear stop you. Instead, use it as a fuel. You know what I mean? For example, the cars we all are driving. If you don't put fuel on it, that car will not start. You know what I mean? The car needs fuel to be able to start and to be able to take you anywhere you go. So see it as a fuel you added in your journey and keep growing, and trust your humble self. Trust every lead, everything you've gotten so far, and give thanks to God. See it as a progress and as a success. Do not see it as a failure. We all has failed one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
I remember how many times I said to myself, if it is continue like this, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe at a point I called myself back. I said, what is going on, Salome? Wake up. Those people that's doing it doesn't have two, three, four heads. They have only one, like me. Use your
Mm-hmm.
mindset. Check what is not working. See what you can do to make it work. I am
Mm-hmm.
grateful because if I did not pick up the pieces of myself or whatever I thought that was draining me down, I wouldn't have met all of you here, and I wouldn't have that amazing audience that is listening to me and always want to hear our story and engaging every day.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I want to feel good, I will go and read some of my tests our ODS sends to us. So, my sisters and brothers, that's what I want to say for now. Your failure is your flaw. Take it as a flaw. You added to your strength, not a failure. Back to you, sis. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our audience, you have had her. Yes, she told us how she changed her mindset from seeing her failure as a setback, but now she's seeing it as a way to grow, and how she used it to figure out what she weren't or what she was not able to do or to get before. So today, I want you all to take that courage to see your failure as a growth than a setback. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you very much. Now I move to you, Sister Blessing. Share your own view on our topic.
Okay, not. Okay, viewers and my beautiful family and audience. I am going to talk about on topic 3 that says the growth behind the failure. Here we're going to talk about what really happens after failure. And this part is the part that people mostly don't see. You know, in my language, or in my pidgin language, there's a word we say, yeah. If somebody is really doing something and nobody is seeing results, and the person, if they ask the person how far now, he say he dey try, and somebody will just say, yeah, you dey try, you dey try, when we go see your try? You understand? That means whatever you are doing, so far nobody sees the results, that means you're not doing anything. But you know you're doing something. But because people are not seeing the results, or you yourself, you're not seeing the required result, the expected result, it's not really a good feeling. So what I'm talking about now is that growth that we have when people joke about your response, that you are trying your best, but you will realize that inside that you are not really a failure. Let me say something about looking back when I started this business, and when this topic, I saw this topic now, I realized that every time I failed, I grew. No, my failure in this my digital business journey taught me patience, because I realized that success takes time. And one thing I begin to appreciate and love in this my digital journey is that word that they echoed in my head when I was like asking questions about this business. How will I earn? When will I start earning? How much will I earn in a month? I remember my mentor then saying, please, I am not inviting you to join a get rich quick scheme sort of business. This is not put 100 euro and get 10,000 euro back tomorrow. I didn't really get what she was trying to say. And I thank God she kept hammering those things in my head. Because when I made my first attempt and I did not succeed, if those words re-echoed in my head, and I was like, I really this lady told me that I was not coming to a money doubling type of business, that this is a business that needs time, needs patience, needs dedication and determination, and it will grow. It can happen that your first 1 month you are making your 10,000 per month. It can happen that in your first 6 months you're making your 500,000. But the thing is, you just have to have it at the back of your mind that this business is not money, get quick rich scheme. That is a business you have to study and it will grow for you because it has been successful for others. So all those time I was failing, I realized that I was really growing. I was being taught patience. I was being taught that success takes time. And it taught me also one important thing, resilience, because I learned to rise after falling. And it taught me also taught me strategy, because I discovered that what doesn't work for me, which brought me closer to what does. So if I had, let me just ask this question. If I had succeeded in the first time, I would never have learned the depth of who I am today or how strong I can be. Of course, when we go to our general meetings and people said, "Oh, I made 10,000 within my first month of starting this business," I applaud with them. I'm happy with them. But sometimes you see that those people, it will take them almost a year to make another 10,000, because probably that was just a chance of luck, or depending on how many people they knew before they started this business. So I now came back to my own. I said, why did she make and I did not make? Let me try. And I will go back to my draw board and I will revisit my vision board. So this is all the things that I am learning in this business. And that is why I am saying my failures wasn't really failure. It was a moment of growth and it taught me a lot. Now, when one of my projects flopped, like I don't have a lot of one marketing, so I make ads. I remember once I was getting almost 1,000 people signed into my funnel, but it never reflected. And I became discouraged. I was really, really not happy. I started asking questions. Why? And the answer was not really beautiful to my ear. But you know what happened? That pain battered a new version of me. I started studying. I started asking more questions. I joined my mentorship group. I went back to the training. I started revisiting our training once again. And by so doing, I started building my own confidence. And that failure actually formed my foundation. Sometimes God uses failure to redirect us to the right door, not the closed one. So, my topic that says the grow behind the failure. If you have been following me since the 2 or 3 minutes I'm talking, you will see that those things that might be regarded as failure to a shallow minded mind was for me a success, because it made me who I am today. It gave me the foundation of faith that I have in this business. And let me use my word again, nothing they happen, nothing mega, no shaking. No matter what happens to me in this business today, no shaking. One, I am running a legit business. Secondly, I am building legacy for my children. Thirdly, I am the owner of my business. I can decide to close it and go to sleep or go on travel. Fortunately for me, it's a business I can travel with. So leaving it to travel is no option. But you understand what I'm trying to say. That all those failures that started with me in this business are the success I'm building upon today. So ask yourself, growth doesn't happen in comfort. And who here can look back and say that thing that broke me also built me? If you can say that for yourself, I want you to put it on the comment, so that we will also know that some people that we are listening to us resonated with our story. Growth never happened in comfort. All those big dudes we are hearing their name, do you know how many times they drank themselves to stop or to stupor? Those of them that can drink, Do you know how many times they did not sleep for almost 1 week trying to crack their businesses and make success? So a very good business will always give you some reason to sit down and think again. And it happens in correction. So every failure is a hidden assignment to strengthen your character and to prepare you for bigger success. So let me just close with this line. When things don't go as planned, don't rush to call it failure. Call it training, because every setback is simply preparing you for a stronger comeback. And if you are in my business, that will make you to go back to the training session. Probably you learned something last week, last month, and you didn't know that within the weeks it have changed and the training have updated it, because our training is evergreen. It's always updating everything that is happening in the technology of marketing. And you are still fighting and working with what you have learned a month ago, why the training have updated it. When you fail, you will be forced to go back to the training and you will see your fault and you build it up from there. That is what my business does for me and my sisters. What are you still waiting for? Do not allow today to pass you by, because those your failures will return it to success in your life. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, my sister. You have said it all. Thank you. So before I move to my sister Latif, let me quickly recognize our Sister Shella Faustina Lante. Please, I'm sorry if I did not pronounce your name very well. We really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching and listening. And she said, well done, girl, well done, guys, and keep spreading the good news. Thank you very much, sister. We really appreciate. Now I hand it over to you, Sister Salome. Can you continue from
Latifat.
sorry from Sister Latifat? Please continue from there. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, please.
Hi, hi. Can you hear me now? Okay, thank you, my moderator. Yes, so Sister Blessing, you have said it all. Yes, where do I want to begin again? Yes, the whole side of it is that keep going despite the fear. Hey, what is the fear that is keeping you away from us? Fear and failure will always be part of our journey. You know, no matter how you do it, yes, failure is always part of us. Yes, because no matter what we want, our achievement in life, yes, we are going to fail. And when we fail, do we allow that failure to put us in the bus? Or do we allow it to make us to stay in our comfort zone? How do we embrace it? Please write it in the comment section and follow us. Yes. But in my own perspective, that is, fear makes me to it is the beginning of my growth. I remember every successful businessman of today that you are hearing their name. If I begin to mention them, you will know them. I only know a few of them in my country. For example, Otedola. If you ask him now, he will say more. Abi, is it Dangote you want to talk about? Name them. He have something to say. But their failure did not allow them to say they want to quit. It is I want to move forward that makes you to hear their name today. Who among us that doesn't use cement? Assuming when they started when Dangote started the business of cement, when they were missing, they were saying sorts of things. Assuming Dangote listen to negativity, you won't be able to be using cement today. That the courage, yes, the enthusiasm, he didn't allow that failure to do what? To stop him. Instead, he learned a lot of lessons from the mistake, and now is it not it's a success. That is success has made everybody to know him, to be popular, to be famous. Yes. So is that courage I want you, our viewers that are looking at us, that I want you to take in any of your endeavor, in any of your step. Yes, I said it in my story here. Before I started this, our online digital business, I was not tech service. Who know me? I don't know anything about the computer. But I didn't allow fear that to stop me. I listened to my inner voice that was telling me, you need to start. You need to start. A year passed, 2 years passed. I didn't pass until I listened to that inner voice. Then I started. I didn't allow that fear to stop me. Yes. And when I started, they told me about our step-by-step training. In the training, I was stuck. I told my mentor, I told you, I said, I don't know anything. He said they will hold my hands. And truly, when I followed the step-by-step training, one after the other, come and see me. I was not where I started. I started learning. I started growing. What I didn't even know of before. I said, wow, is this how they do it? Is this how they do it? I don't know. Assuming I allow the fear, the failure to put me in a box, to put me in my comfort zone. I thought that I need to be perfect before I begin anything. I didn't know that perfection does not exist except I start. I didn't allow that fear to stop me. I started growing. Thank God for where I am today. It was the courage I took, the enthusiasm I took to leave negativity, to leave messings aside. I didn't listen to them. They persuaded me. I didn't listen to that negative affirmation. Some people told me, you are doing business that doesn't bring any money. You have been doing it. Look at all your efforts. If I've listened to them, in fact, I will not I will not be here today. I will not even be familiar with all my sisters that we are doing this Go Live together.
That's true.
I will not know them, but I didn't allow that to put me in a box.
That's true.
I keep on encouraging myself that one day I know success is going to be mine. And look at myself now. Before I to face the camera is a problem. And look at me now, I have the boldness to come on the screen. No more fear, no more setback, no more looking back. Yes. So, my viewers, if you are there and you allow fear to put you in a bus, in fact, you will not move.
Mm-hmm.
You will not move. You will still remain in that place.
Mm-hmm.
If I listen to negativity, in fact, I will up till tomorrow. I wouldn't have known how to send emails, even to send message. It would have been a forgotten issue. Because before, the only thing I do on social media is just for me to receive, to listen to message, to look at people that are dancing. That's all. I say I don't want them to see me on the social media, because they will say, look at her, oh, she's shining. And they don't know what I'm not seeing inside me. It's only me that knows. I didn't allow that fear to say no, no. Let them see me. Let them say whatever thing they want to say. Since I know what I'm doing is real, I'm not naked on the social media. What I'm doing is that I'm promoting my business. Yes. Yes, what is that thing that will make me to be ashamed? Yes.
Hmm.
So if you are there and you are ashamed, you don't want them to see you, you don't want them to say something about you. Even when you are doing well, they will say something about you.
Exactly.
If Jesus Christ, when he was alive, they criticized him. Even in his own land, they rejected him. So if you don't reject yourself, people will not reject you. So say goodbye to fear. Say goodbye to failure, and you will see from there, that is where your success will begin. Yes. So today, my audience, if you are there, either it is fear, it is skepticism that is holding you back, to click in our bio. This is the right time. This is the right time for you to decide to move forward, to move out of that your fear. Yes. And say goodbye to your fear. This fear has happened to thousands of people. Let them say their story. You will open your mouth. You will say, is this what you pass through? I've been there before, but because I didn't allow that fear and failure to stalk me, that is what
Failure
made
is
me to be
feedback, not
where I am
final.
today.
Amen.
So choose whether you want to
Failure
move
is
forward or you want to
feedback,
stay in one place. Join
not
the moving
final.
train and let them show you the right direction you need to take, the right strategies that you need to take. Many people are looking, but they've not noticing the right strategies, the right tools that they
God
need
doesn't
to
weapon every
use.
fire they propose.
Is that right tools that will take you forward, that will move you forward. So I don't want to take much of our time.
Hmm.
So be ready today. If you are ready to turn fears into the fear that will lead you to your freedom, that will lead you to your success, that will lead you to your upliftment, this is the time. So click the link and join us today. Let's grow together. Yes. And you don't wait to be too ready. Choose to begin today. I will see you inside. Bye for now. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, my sister. In fact, you have said it. You have said it. Actually, you should not wait for perfection, our audience. Don't wait for perfection. There is never a perfect time in life. There is never. Just start immediately, as she said. Don't wait. Don't wait till you figure everything right before you start. No. Yes. If you want to get it, just start from where you are, so that your failure will be a lesson to you, to shape you, to shape everything about your mindset, to shape you, to make you stronger, to strengthen your resilience. Yes, that is what we are saying, is the summary of everything we have said here. Don't wait till the perfect time. Start now. Don't allow that fear of failure, fear of what they will say, fear of this or that. I don't have all the I don't have all it takes. I cannot do this. I cannot do that. Don't allow that fear to keep holding you. Start up immediately. As you are seeing us, any of us that our page come to your come pops up to your screen, just register your name and your email there. Then still you can send it to the person that your the page pops up your screen. Say your name and your email so that we will register you. Then you follow the steps there. You join us and see everything change. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And we see you like this time tomorrow for the continuation of our daily life challenge. Thank you once again. We really appreciate you wherever you are watching us from. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And
Thank
bye
you.
Thank
for
you. Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.